Alright, let's see if we can get any good cards. We did not get a good first pick, so... Let's go Splitting Image. There is some secret synergy, so... Bandreads. Oh, how I would love to, but I made a promise to Amanda that I wouldn't. "20% is a very kind way of saying get out." I mean, Cheap to Always is a good guy. We're friends. I'm just saying, without exaggeration, at least 20 times more than anybody I've ever queued into. Maybe a slight exaggeration. But nobody ever accidentally queues into me with their shit decks. It's always their powerhouse, giga, unstoppable decks. So. Let's take an Accuser here. Accuser's fine. Game Master with 2 secrets seems reasonable. Murlocula, I'm kind of like... I don't really like Murlocula. Let's take the 2. Wandmaker's good. I'm not sure if it's as good as Firelands. Mage doesn't seem to have that many good ones. There's like Primordial, which is just okay, I think. Brain Freeze. I'm happy that I wasn't watching your 11 run. I'm sure... What? People at 6 are going to have good decks. Yeah, but again, if that was the first time I played against somebody with a good deck at 6, then yeah, it's not a talking point. It's like a slight frustration. If it's the 40th time you've queued into somebody, as always, you know, while they're here telling you about how great their deck is, whether that be at 1 or 2 or 3 or 12 wins, it doesn't really matter, right? There's a difference, I think. Devolving? Yeah, Devolving's pretty good. We also have Snap Freeze, and Brain Freeze is good. Primordial's kind of whatever. I mean, it's not a bad card, but Firelands are just great, right? I'm gonna take a Cold Case here. I like it more than Forensic Duster. I guess I'll take a Murlocula here. I don't really like Illusionist. Alright, for Chef Shaba, let's play the Muck Plumber. And I love Trick Totem. You know I love Trick Totem. Let's go with an Onyx Mage Scribe. I'll go easy on my opponents. Trick Totem's too strong, you know? And yeah, I appreciate, you know, tennis if we queue when you concede. Certainly not, you know, not an obligation. Have a good fair game, that's totally fine. I do not suspect that I did not have a good fair game with Cheap Tall Boy. I only think it's slightly more than normally frustrating because it happens so often. But again, I have accepted that lot in life. If you're going to stream, you're going to queue into people. You're going to queue into some people who will watch your stream and know your cards, and that's just sort of the name of the game. Some people will queue into your stream and watch a stream and then tell you they didn't watch a stream, which is also part of it. I'm not saying that is Cheap Tall Boy, but you're kind of operating on the honor system. So. Cone or Mossy? Take Cone. I don't know. I don't love Mossy. I got really excited because I thought that was a puzzle box, but it is not. I'm not crazy about Pyroblast. 2 Firelands. I think if I had 2 Fireballs, I'd be more inclined. I'll just take Babbling Book. Brain Freeze over Garbage? Sure. God damn it. Well, we could take Red Herring. The game wants me to Pyroblast. Let's just Pyroblast. You have a lot of burn already? Yeah, true. I'd rather have 1 Pyro than 2. Fish Flinger over Unplayable Crap, I guess. Fireball or Arcanologist? Man, this is a good Arcanologist deck. 2 Firelands and a Pyro. Honestly, I think Arcanologist might God, I love Arcanologist. These secrets kind of suck. Alright, we'll take Fireball. Maybe we take the Valet here? Just don't have a lot of 2s. Definitely don't mind just curving out and then maybe just, yeah, drawing these later. And we'll take a Ritualist. It's a fine 2-drop. And I guess Informant, certainly not bad. Wouldn't mind like a card draw spell. Puzzle Box or Arcane Intellect or something. Stranger over... Well, certainly not a bad Witch to some extent, but I guess to another extent it kind of is. Let's take a Stranger here. Secret Synergy, right? And we got the Scuttlebutt. I think I like Scuttlebutt more than Former Champ just in general. And then it shouldn't be too outrageous to get a secret down some of the time, right? Okay. Painting. Maybe I just take the painting. Got a Gargoyle, which I don't love, and an Alpha, which I also don't love. Alright, we'll run the painting. Maybe we can get some value off of it. Survive and Burn, wow. I think Golem's better than Drake. Yeah, I do. Alright, I don't know how close that even is. But because I have a Pyro, I'm certainly inclined to just get a Powerhouse 7 that can't, you know, it's hard to get knocked off the board. Let's take Brain Freeze. Bug Collector? I'd rather run Bug Collector than these. I think there is an argument for Mummy some of the time. So much burn. Just a couple of Mummy cracks might be all it takes to get there, but... I also might not make it to the late game because I gave him a Mummy, right? Let's take Priest of the Deceased. Does burn? It seems smart to ask. Does it still burn when you pee? You know, it may come as a surprise to some. I've actually never had anything that has required any sort of attention in that regard. I have hurt things down there, but it was purely blunt force trauma. Somebody sat on it and bent it in half once, which may sound like a great thing, but it actually wasn't. I'm gonna pot. Thanks for the follow, pot. It's probably Pyro, but I'm gonna take Wandmaker. I just never draw a card off of that. Let me take Mermy here. Hench Clan says Redbeard's cards will never attack. Great 3 or a Sketchy. Man, that 3 is good. I'm gonna take the 3. I love Tar Creeper. Could this have been one more Fireball? I feel like it could have. Sat and broke it. Oh, well, maybe didn't completely break it, but the zipper incident. Imagine passing the Dreads the card. Yeah, imagine that. I wish that Pokemon pack was good. You never seem to get a good Pokemon pack after like someone queuing into you or getting, you know, a bad run in some form or fashion. You never seem to open up a Giga Pokebanger that washes all your worries away. I'm gonna keep these two. You told that person, treat me like a cake fart king, and they took it too far. You know, you're not too far off. That lady, actually, one of the first or second times we ever did, you know, did love making together. I was like, okay, go slow, because, you know, go slower, this might be over a little quickly, it's been a little while. And she's like, okay, I'll let you understand. She's like, okay, so I was like, okay. And then, boom, she turned into Shakira down there, and I was just like, what the hell? I thought you said slow. She's like, this is slow. And I knew I was in for a wild time. Tracker? The tracker should pop up soon. One of the mods should throw a gamble up or something, right? Don't they do that? Okay, so I'm gonna play this, because if it takes a hit, cool, it's gonna save me a little HP. Also, I have no play, which sucks, and I may actually just brain freeze it. Just pop it, dude. You know you want to. Yeah, okay. So I think...
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Cone? Cone. Alright, let's play Cone. Maybe I can just run that in. Oh, fuck. Wait, this might be okay. As long as I can get a Misha. I just need a cheap card. I'm on mobile in a different country. But you live there, that's where you live. What do you mean a different country? Wow. I don't know if I absolutely hate that. He invested 7 damage into my 0-6. Alright, let's drop the fireball. Kill that. Yeah, last run de-interested me in setting up a bet in a timely manner. Do an all-you-can-eat stream at McDonald's with dreads. Why do I have to be near dreads? Exactly. The Grand Maester. Can I ever play that? I could. It will die. So I think I should not. Doesn't look like we'll get a super delectable Firelands portal here. But maybe. How does painting choose what creature to turn into when they die at the same time? Whichever one was on the board first. So if this is on board and then he plays this and I trade these off, then I will get this one. Now if I play the thing and I flame strike these, I'll get this one. Just ping, it doesn't do me a ton of good. This way I get a 5-drop, and if I get a rush, like Rune back, it can be quite nice. I drove a car yesterday and today on the opposite side of the road and the opposite side steering wheel, and I survived. It's weird. When I was younger, I used to be terrified of the thought of driving a car on the opposite side of the road. And now as an adult, I'm even more afraid of the idea of doing that. Oh, I couldn't do it. There's no way. Oh, no way. Why do they do it that way? Sounds so dangerous. Dude. I'm going to lose my guy. Dude, I don't want to lose both. I sincerely don't. That card stinks. It's fucking me over. Roundabouts are scary. To me, it's easy. I can swap between driving in Japan and the US easily. Good morning, Red. What's up, Charvizard? Wait, this doesn't help me either. I guess I ping it first, but I guess it doesn't matter. Because you just die regardless of what you do because you played Ysera on turn 8. I guess we could play it out. He'll dream that. He'll dream that. Oh god, it already flew out of my hand. Sinner's messed me up a few times as well. Yeah, I mean, we were in a pretty even board state before a turn 8 Ysera. You're not gonna beat that regardless of what's in your deck or what's in your hand or what cards exist, so. Played a Pally that played a legendary that makes his recruits have Divine Shield and made me want to cry and punch on that card. It's not very good. I like that card, I think it's cool, but it's not a very strong card.
Ooh, bet there's something great
The 3-mana 3/3 I think it is, that makes all your Paladin cards makes them the next one a 4/4, and the first one you play or something become a 4/4. That card's insane. That card is not particularly beatable on curve. It's a freezing here. Which is fine. Let's say it's not a freezing. Then it's actually better to get the face damage in. I mean, we assume it's freezing. But we can maybe find a puzzle box. That's kind of like the only way you can come back, right? Okay, not too late to find a puzzle box, actually. Our Firelands portal can become one. Isa, thank you for the follow, Isa. Someone fucked me up with that on turn 3 and it hurt. I got hit by my first one yesterday and kind of had a moment like, okay, let me figure out like what I can do or how I might win. And then after about 14 seconds, realized there was no way and it was better to just concede.
Is there trouble?
An autograph?
Okay.
I suppose.
Alright, let's do this. So you have to hit puzzle box next turn. Let's do... Hear me out, hear me out. We do this. We do this. We shoot here. And we pretend it's like Flame Ward so that maybe they don't attack. Maybe. give him a wow.
That puts stars in my eyes. Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
This feels like a cheap tall boy alt. Look at this deck. Chess Wolf. Thank you for the follow, Chess Wolf. Fun game. I just wanted to see if my next draw is Puzzle Box. I mean, we couldn't win regardless. It doesn't take 2 Yseras to it doesn't take 2 Yseras to beat us there, right? It's fine. I mean, they made the right plays and whatnot. Just kill us before we get another draw. But, I mean, you can't beat Ysera in general. You can't beat Ysera on turn 8 when you're at full health. Unless you have Ysera yourself.
Celeste versus Rexar.
Alright, well we drew atrociously. We had to play a creepy painting on an empty board. We had to Firelands a 6-1. And then we got hit by a Ysera. Maybe we can have slightly less shit luck in this one and the last one. It's better than a turn 8 Ysera. Probably a turn 3 Wild Paw Cavern. Going against a hunter. Have another shit hand. Not so good. But maybe they're AFK and will give us a better chance to win, I think. If they just don't do anything.
Greetings to
Greetings to you. It was me last game. GG, bro. Didn't notice I was up against you. Too bad you ran into one of my best drafts. Much love, bro. Yeah. GG. Dealy, you had a great deck and you played a great game. Hey, Red. Retired 13 decks in a row. It's queuing into you at 6-2 after you lost to a Nathria. Good luck, though. Hand looks strong. Good luck. Catch you later. Catch you later, Red. See you after the game. Let's talk strategy.
I require more mana.
How's the night so far? I had to set up my internet. New contract. It's been pretty good. We had 2 6-win runs. Graham, did you see? Oh my god, Graham, I don't remember if you were here. We got 1 stinker in Brilliant Stars, but man, we got the big Giga Growlithe.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
We got the Growlithe in the first pack. I love that thing. God damn it. If I would have known exactly what cards would come out. Splitting Image won't proc. And then we can Scuttlebutt, Brain Freeze, and then it's much better to have the splitting up, right? Just like you read that Growlithe, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, so we did 2. I want to coin that. I can coin this next turn. I don't know. What if we shoot here? I guess. I'm just trying not to die, right? Preferably. Scuttlebutt Ghoul's what they called me in high school, really? Weird. Yeah, weird thing. They call me Zach. It's in the past, though. Graham, are you gonna be eating hundreds of what are they called? Happy Meals? I'm really sorry. Alright, will Murloculate ever cost 0? Maybe. Let me post in the Discord. I got my... I got an upvote on my message I wrote. Oh, I can double trade there. Alright, give me a rush, dude. Come on. There are worse cards. I got an upvote on my Reddit post. Yes. People are I go to the Song of Ice and Fire Reddit sometimes, just to read about people getting mad that Winds of Winter isn't out. It's one of my favorite things to do if I'm sitting in a restaurant or like a fast food joint or whatever. When do you think Winds of Winter's coming out? And I wrote, hey, Sen Poxy, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much, Sen. The older I get, the more I understand why it's taken George as long as it has. In between books 5 and 6, a 400-pound, 80-year-old man has made $100 million and spent a large portion of that time taking selfies with 20-year-old cosplayers in bikinis, putting their boobs on his head. Honestly, I'm surprised he's still alive. I sure as heck wouldn't be. That's a good take, man. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna go post my Happy Meals. TCG? Whoa, whose wiener is that, dude? Oh. God. Why don't I have a board? Is this some kind of sick joke? I just wanted to make sure. I don't know whose wiener that was. Okay, what are we doing here? It wasn't mine, I'll tell you that much. Let's play this dingus. I'm gonna have to go to the next town over. The last time I went to McDonald's, they had to run me off as I demanded they sell me 15 bacon McGriddles. Graham, are you okay?
Caught this one eating party snacks.
This only works on a simple moment.
I want to be the very best. Who is that? Squirtle. Squirtle looks sick. That Squirtle looks sick in the head. I could trade there. I could shoot there. I kind of want to just plop this guy down. Do the old plopper. I can keep this guy alive. And he's got a lot of things he needs to ping, right? So he goes like 1 here. Double trade. Maybe he doesn't have any more direct damage in his hand or something. McGriddles are the bane of humanity. I've never had a McGriddle. Is that like is that the breakfast one? I like the pancakes and sausage. I imagine the McGriddle is just the same thing, right? This one looks cute. Wow, that's a delightful emote. Wow, I don't like its purple eyes though. Liked it better and smaller. That Squirtle. He ain't having a good life though. It's like a pancake sandwich. Okay. What do they put in them? Do they put egg in them, or is it just sausage and syrup? They're like syrup pancake. They're like pre-syruped, aren't they? I don't know. I like to very, very meticulously portion out my syrup per bite. I don't want one that's like soaked and sticky and stuff. I don't really want that. Man, I ate McDonald's today. I feel like my chest is still caving in. But I haven't had the breakfast in a while. Breakfast always gave me heartburn and caused me to immediately go to the toilet. 10 minutes. Within 10, 15 maybe. But not like, you know, disaster diarrhea, but like, oh, okay, yeah, I ate the McDonald's breakfast and it's time. You know? Its patience is wearing thin within me. Can't get off. Can't understand where they get off limiting a man's sauce. I actually don't use that much sauce. First secret to play each turn costs 1.
Come in.
Maybe we can get a different secret actually. I'm still discovering. Oof. Do I want a big thing? Or do I want to draw a card? Our deck has some very good cards in it. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually not getting this down this turn either. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna take Thalnos
Excuse me.
because I get to put it down and cycle right away. If I had a couple burn spells in my hand, I think I'd be more inclined to take it. I think being able to get 2 cards next turn, a top deck and a Thalnos draw, could be better than just having a 5/5 next turn plus a draw. But no 1/1 on the board, right? Griddles fuck. I get one every few months, but I could eat them weekly. There's no real sauce. The syrup is pockets in the pancake and the bun. Everything makes you go to the bathroom. Your stomach is weaker than Dress's legs. Not everything, just Chipotle. Wendy's hit me though the other day. Wendy's is usually pretty good to me. But I was definitely like, ugh, like I ate Wendy's and now I've got, you know, now I've got the wet poops. For sure. Yeah, also on that note, if anybody wants to hit the follow button, maybe get better at Arena, I promise I'll start winning some more games soon. I promise. Just gonna shoot that. Let's just buff some things here. That sucks, honestly, to miss out on a ping with no cards in my hand, but what are you gonna do? You get the 1 damage from the banana anyway. It's repeatable damage. Wendy's 4 for 4 carried me during my college times.
Grades get
Did it?
low.
If he had a spell, he would have chopped the 3/4, right? I miss Wendy's. There's not one near me. Yeah, there's actually. I think I'd probably be dead. Nah, I don't like Wendy's that much, and Wendy's ain't that bad for you. Like, it ain't worse than like the other crap I eat. But I think if there was a Wendy's near me, I would have eaten a lot more fast food. But there was never one within walking distance of any apartment I lived at my own. My first apartment when I lived with my brother or here. Even when I had a car, it was always you know. It's like if I'm gonna get in the car, I'm not gonna drive to Wendy's. I'm gonna go drive to a place that serves better food. But if you're just gonna walk a couple blocks, or if whatever, yeah, or have somebody drive it to you, someone can bring me Wendy's. I'm not going out of my way to get myself Wendy's. I think I would have died if I could like walk to a Wendy's, or I'd be 400 pounds. I don't love Wendy's that much. I think for fast food, like the places that have been like really close within walking distance at the apartments was like a Chipotle, relatively close. A Chipotle. One Chipotle was like a 2-minute walk from my apartment. Or get out of the complex, walk around the corner. There was a Chipotle there. And then there was a Sharky's. When I was with my brother, I ate at Sharky's like 4 times a week. I like Sharky's though. I think it's pretty good.
It'll be our little secret.
I like calling it Wendy's as if I ate too much of it. I got dyslexia. What? Wendy's chicken tenders were a lifesaver when I lived away from a lot better options. What fast food do you have in your neighborhood by walking distance? Walking distance fast food? There's a Dairy Queen. That McDonald's is within walking distance. I think there's a Chipotle that's... It's like a couple miles, like 2 miles maybe, 1.5 miles, 2 miles. I think that's... I like walking. Since I've been a streamer, I've done almost no driving. I don't really like taking the Lambo out. I'd say that Chipotle is within that might be a little more than just like casual walking distance, especially in Oregon where 7 months out of the year it's just raining every day, so it's like you don't really want to walk in the rain for 2 miles, but you know.
For the roast, my lord.
I think there's a mall with like within like 2 miles or so. Hey Melly, how are you? And that mall has a Subway, I think, and a Panda. There's a Panda in there I like to visit. Local man went into cardiac arrest. We have reports that he was seen leaving a local Wendy's with his 14th Frosty of the day when he dropped on the pavement. I actually never get a Frosty. I never do like desserts or anything, unless it's Jack in the Box, in which case you can't eat Jack in the Box without getting an Oreo cookie shake. We were later told his only question was, did the Frosty make it? I just get nuggets and fries, that's it. Did the Frosty make it? Quiet you. I mean, he has to kill something. I'm getting less quote-unquote value? Wait. Maybe this is bad because I'm just gonna get Deathborn. Maybe moving back to California soon? I don't think so, but maybe. Really have no idea. I don't want to live in California because it's expensive as fuck. And I was just looking up stuff. Who was it? Salty Sea Dog was saying he was gonna go like stay with his parents to help take care of them for a bit, and he was gonna like get a place in the valley. And I was just looking up like studios are like $2,100, $2,200 before they tack on like any taxes or fees or anything. One bedrooms are like $2,400, $2,500 if you want to live in like the middle of the shit valley. And you know, I'm dying over here getting 2 weeks of 90-degree weather. It's 100 degrees in the valley right now, and that ain't the hottest it gets. I don't really want to go back to that. I miss my family, I miss my friends. I think what I might do is try to get back. I'm gonna try. I know this sound like a crock of shit. I'm gonna try to get my life together a little bit, and it's pretty together. I have an apartment. I pay my bills. I've got a job, if you consider this a job. I think I'd like to get like a nice laptop and maybe take some more trips back home, or maybe go to Vegas. I've been saying this for a year or two. Visit Smalls. Do a stream in the afternoon. Do 4 hours. It ain't gonna kill me if that's all I do in a day or two. Try to take some more trips and maybe be a little more mobile in the next year. And then if I'm still living here, cheaper and visiting my friends and family a little more often, I think that'd be nice. But I don't actually have a huge desire. I have no desire to live in California. I have a desire to be closer to my friends and family and so on. Don't go back to the heat. You'll never be able to handle the heat. I handled it before. It's unpleasant. You just sit inside and you don't move and you strip down and you run the AC for 19 hours a day for 24 straight. And you pay a $300 electricity bill for a studio or whatever. Bang some Game of Thrones cosplay girls on the way. Well, they have to want to do that as well. I'm not a 400-pound, 300 millionaire that people want to put their boobies on my head and take pictures, so it's a little more difficult than it is for me than Martin, but yeah. We're talking about Comic-Con, we're talking about George Martin's life. This what I'm assuming his life is like. Rich, you could crossplay as a Frost Giant. Yeah, I could. My buddies in California say it's oppressively expensive. Well, yeah, it's great if you make a ton of money, but you pay more taxes, and why? What the hell is that? Huh?
Celeste versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The
What did I pay?
are endless.
I bought a TwitchCon ticket, didn't I? How do you know if you have the TwitchCon badge? It's got an email that says I paid some obscure person some money. Would you ever want to move back to LA again? That's what the hell we were talking about. No, I'd like all my friends to move out of LA and then move close to me. Why would anybody want to live in LA? I mean, you get great weather, especially if you live outside of the San Fernando Valley. Like my buddy lives down by LAX, not next to LAX, but it's the ocean breeze 9 months out of the year. Yeah, sunny weather, close to the beach. If you like that stuff, then it's great. There's a lot to do in LA, a lot more than in where I live now. If you enjoy doing things. Many sports teams. You could drive, 30 minutes to the beach or 30 minutes to go mountain, well, maybe an hour to go snowboarding, depending on where, or skiing or whatnot. It's a lot of stuff there. You can see any live band you want. Everybody will go. There will always be a show if you want to go watch somebody. I'm a loner gamer, so does the weather really matter? I mean, it's up to you if it does. I have spent most of my time alone gaming. the last couple of years, and I'd still rather not sit in 120-degree valley heat. 2100 for a closet in the toilet. Hey, Sin. Cali is sinking and burning, and it costs that much? Not all of California is burning. There's not a lot of trees there. In parts of Southern California. Where do I live now? I live in Southern Oregon. Which ain't the worst. I think there's pros and cons of everywhere you live. Here there's not much to do, but I don't do much. But I'd like to feel like I can do stuff.
It'll be our little secret.
There's also, you know, I like the rain. I actually enjoy the rain a lot. I've not been as happy during the summer here where it's been hotter. I would like more rain. It rains here like half the year. Like, I looked up before I moved here, and since I've been here like 160 days, something like 150, 170 days a year. And most days it's like it'll rain for an hour, light rain, and then stop, and then it'll rain again for an hour. It's very calming, very relaxing. I like it. How much is it to live on Skid Row? I don't think you have to pay. I guess you have to pay with like blood or drugs. Oregon is a bunch of anarchists. If you like the rain, move up here to Seattle. Well, Seattle is maybe as expensive as LA, or maybe more expensive. I need to make it to turn 10. Right now, it doesn't look like I am gonna make it till turn 10. But maybe I will. Vancouver gets a crap ton of rain, it does, yeah. I hear that all of California is on the San Andreas Fault. Is it all? I don't know how much is on there. But yeah, we experienced a lot of earthquakes. Most of them are very small and semi-insignificant, and some of them are very large, and I only experienced one earthquake that was like so big that it affected people's lives in a grand scale. The Northridge earthquake, and I was very, very young. Alright, we don't have to fireball this turn. We can, which actually would open up Firelands portal as outs, but we'll see.
Where you followed?
Okay, another class. Am I gonna die though? I might just die. What if I fireball and then ping? I guess that's safer, huh? If he has a heal, we'll be in trouble. A rogue one. It's not a ton of heal. There is some. 10, 14, 15. I guess I could ping one and then fireball his face. So he has 14, 15. He needs 8. 7 with a ping.
How perplexing.
Splitting first for counter? Well, this is a rogue secret. Fireball isn't lethal. Actually, no, it's not. We can hold this for counter for next turn. Alright, I think this is the quote-unquote right play. But it doesn't make me feel good. I think we actually have a better... I could have not fireballed, I guess. But then I'm more susceptible to dying to other things, right? So we actually only gave him 1 extra damage because he would have kept the 5/5.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
But yeah, I would never fireball his... Oh no, that's not true. I might fireball his face there. Because if he plays something like Cold Case, then he actually gains enough armor to get out of range of the pyro. Whereas... Whereas, I don't know what I was saying. I was nervous I was gonna fuck that up. I think we played that well though. That's a better neck than ours. Deathborn and Sanctum on curve. Very easy to lose that game. He got the armor spell, didn't he? Cold Case? I think you should move to Costa Rica and sleep in a hammock sometimes and then make love to a beautiful woman you play acoustic guitar for. Yeah, that doesn't sound so bad. Am I allowed to live in Costa Rica? I really wish I got water.
Celeste versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail. The possibilities are
The possibilities are endless. Should I keep the valet? I could keep the valet. If I get a paladin secret, the Medivh valet gets a lot better. Oh, okay.
Greetings to you, friend.
Can play that. Play that? I don't know, actually. I guess you could play this. Take a paladin secret.
It'll be our little
Okay, new strategies, I guess. Draw things and change our mind as we draw, which is good. Costa Rica is an option for US citizens within reason. What does that mean? Can I live in Costa Rica? They have several visa options, including the Pensionado program and the Rentista program. It requires newcomers to have proof that they receive at least $1,000 a month from a pension source. I don't.
Time runs out on me.
Unless you're a first degree relative to Costa Rican through marriage or by having a baby in Costa Rica, you can't get permanent residency without first being a temporary resident for 3 years. After that, you can apply for permanent resident and work legally for Costa Rican companies. Well, that's kind of cool. Do I want that? Not really.
where you followed.
Alright, let's just run it.
just between us.
Why someone should get banned from Costa Rica? Maybe for pulling their pants down and wiggling their ass to the Costa Rican Prime Minister. I think that you can't do that anymore. It's not as expensive to move there as emigrating to other countries. That's good. Expenses suck. I hate them. Oh, I hates them. I was banned from Costa Rica for wearing 5 fanny packs. Is that true? Feels like a lie. Feels like you're lying. Is this 12 wins deck? I wait for 12 win prediction. You're gonna be waiting a while, brother. Not what I want.
They're on to us. Yes.
They should have pushed everything phase and just said fuck it. But if he has a Deathborn, it's really good to clear off this board this turn. I'm just not sure how well equipped our deck is gonna be to beat a Deathborn regardless, so... Murloc Holmes, give it to me, baby. I'm not entirely convinced I want to change my hero power, but I am pretty sure I want a 1-3 on the board, so fuck it, let's go. Demon Claw? Sure. It's like the Mage one. We're gonna be, you know, presumably throwing them face to some large extent. Last prediction wasn't paid out. What did we go? 6? Alright, let's get a bet going here. Good call, good call. Someone with no job skills, such as yourself. A child card game streamer has an easier time being accepted by the government there than, say, a European country. Gotcha. In Costa Rica. Did you just call me a turnip butt? Is that what you just said to me? Turnip butt? I want to throw all of this stuff face. I'm not so sure that I should. Give him a 2-2 and I get a 5, or I can not give him a 2-2 and I can get a 5. Alright, well, I'm upset that I have 10,000 burn spells and he's at 26 and I'm not doing what I want. But maybe that's my own choice, perhaps. Oh, cool, the mods are awake. I did it, goddammit. Save 200 bucks and then retire to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Let's do that. Sounds like a great idea. One of your best ever, Sin.
Where shall I strike?
You seen the movie Congo? No. I saw King Congo. It's really cool. Ring Toss's artwork, non-corrupt and corrupted, is delightful. Yeah, it is. I agree.
You call that
God, I want to Firelands portal his face.
This only works on the simple-minded.
Put him down. Wait, that's pretty good though. Just kind of close to killing him, I guess.
How energizing.
How energizing. Let's give him a wowzer.
That puts stars in my eyes.
Congo's great. What movie is that? I've never even heard of it. If no protection, everybody, go all in for the free sub. Nobody should ever cash in a free sub. I gotta raise it. I gotta raise it to 450,000 channel points. Otherwise, I'm gonna go broke over here. Master Namer, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. Hope life is treating you well. Hope the wife is treating you well. And I hope that life is treating you well. We've also defeated a couple of sanctums with this deck, which is really sick. Got to 1 health. I assume you guys can hear me, but maybe not see me. Big blip there, sorry. A couple of real instances of losing frames today. 462 total frames. I think probably like 200 right there. 5 or 6 seconds maybe. Actual frames lost. Looks like we may encounter a few more. May sound like a lot, it's not. It's 0.1% of our frames today, but ideally you drop 0. Alright, I'm gonna refill my water. Can I have VIP badge for sale? I have 1,000,000 points. You don't have 1,000,000 points, do you, Tony? I'll tell you what, I won't ban you if you use them. If you use all 1,000,000, you can remain unbanned. We're gonna go for the 12? Well, we're gonna go for 5 first. That's the first goal.
Celeste versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
The possibilities are endless.
Looks like a nifty hand. I'm not so sure I coin out a 2 into a 2 though, which is what I would normally like to do here. Oh well, I missed the streams. Is glad to see you doing well. Hey, yeah, man. I'm kicking. I'm up and I'm alive still. So we played this 2, then we played that and coined that out maybe.
Greetings to you, friend.
Oh man, we're dropping frames again? Weird. We get kicked off, remember chat. I loved you the most, okay? Yield Damage knows the movie Redbeard Congo is a movie by Michael Crichton. Same guy that wrote Jurassic Park. Oh, I know of him. It's kind of a horror movie about super smart gorillas in the Congo working together and killing humans. It was a good flick. Congo. Yeah, looks cool. Do I have this skin, by the way? I want that. It's a good pinball as well. It's good pinball. Great pinball machine. The buffed version of the new warrior weapon is juicy. I got 2 of them and it carried me. Yeah, it looks real nasty. Real nasty. It's a good turn 3, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. Is this gonna be active? He has to kill them both. Money? Can I just give him like 10 bucks or something? Whoa.
Look what I found!
You don't pick the ones, see?
I'm just gonna bop him. I've got so much burn in the deck if he's whacking off my 2 5s and whatnot, so be it. Does anybody else ever occasionally get cravings to watch an old school Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? I'm getting one right now. I am. It's like a bad itch. My dad and I would watch, and my brother too, those type of movies when I was a kid growing up, and yeah, young, well, I guess like a teen maybe. But we were never really like, he wasn't like a huge Jean-Claude Van Damme guy, from what I can recall.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
I don't have a choice but to hit him a lot, so.
My compliments! Come in!
He liked Jackie Chan, Chuck Norris, some Sylvester Stallone movies. I remember like maybe the Rambo movies, some Arnold movies, but never, I mean, we watched some, I don't know. My dad was not like a Jean-Claude Van Damme, like, he wasn't like against him, I don't think, but. Mossy Ore. The Mossy Ores, I'm gonna get up, get a shoe, and I'm gonna eat it. Bloodsport's the best, Double Impact. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever even seen either of those. I was kind of trying to position stuff, sort of, at some point. I did give up as well at some point. Bloodsport is a must-watch. Must-watch? Amy Schumer's the best comedian. She's great. Oh, she's so funny. Double Team with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was in one. I remember when he was in the WCW fighting Karl Malone and Hulk Hogan or something. Oh, God, I wonder how much they paid those guys. Karl Malone versus Dennis Rodman. They fought or no?
I have endured enough.
Did that not happen? Did I imagine that? Karl Malone and Diamond Dallas Page versus Dennis Rodman and Hulk Hogan bash at the beach. Wow, dude. Karl Malone looks absolutely jacked, man. Like, lean but huge. Oh my God, he's slamming the Hulkster. You can't have a break. Rodman just standing there looking like a goon. What's he doing? Whoa. Man, Hogan looks huge too. I know Hogan's a big dude. Good lord. Hogan looks crazy big next to even Diamond Dallas Page kind of looks small next to all three of them.
Endless.
That dude's probably huge too. Wrestling is so dumb. Karl Malone just got hit. Oh wait, did he hit him? Sorry, I'm watching wrestling. Who did the move? Oh, Karl Malone did the move. I thought he got the move done to him and just didn't even phase him. Yeah, wrestling's dumb. Hogan was huge. Yeah, he looks gigantic.
Side effects? No.
Alright, let's play this stinker here.
It'll be our little secret.
We had a fight during the finals that year during the same time they were building to that match. It was a weird ass NBA's final. I remember those, yeah.
Just between us.
It was pretty good. Maybe he wants the trade or whatever. These mermaids are good. If I can pick up an accuser next turn, maybe.
Yeah, what's troubling you?
Eh, doesn't bother me too much. Bothers me immensely. I'm dead. I think I actually need to play this. In case this explosive doesn't go off. I need to be able to test for counter. Maybe, well, I'm just dead, actually. Okay. I mean, if he doesn't have another secret, maybe there's a small chance. The Hogan movie is in a holding pattern. It may not happen. What movie?
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
This is the mix. We're at 19 minutes right now. I don't know what song that is.
The day you are a champion.
Okie doke.
Promise.
We will move on from that game. Oh, there's a movie about Hogan coming out. Well, we don't need any more Hogan movies. We already had Suburban Commando. Remember that one? Redbeard remembers. Hemsworth has a lot going on. I'm trying to figure out a schedule, if at all. I understand. What's it's just like a Queen style Freddie Mercury. Somebody plays him and they just pretend to write a story about him or whatever.
Versus Rexar.
Paralyzed. All 27,000 of my parts disappear because I lost a bet and I'm sad. Oh man. You can never bet against Redbeard. That's the thing. Could never bet against Redbeard.
Greetings, traveler. What a delicious party!
Greetings to you, friend.
Sorry, I'm doing farting. Hey, Elion, how are you? Jesus Christ.
What a delicious party!
I can tag one of them. Kind of nice here. Could just play this and then he goes there. Coin out the one. Don't really want to give him anything. Let's just wait. Maybe we can incentivize him to start making some trades. He's not pushing a lot because he's not trading. And that's kind of nice for us, actually. Yeah, much less nice for us now, actually. I'm good, I'm just lurking. Lurking's cool. Lurking's fun. I do a lot of lurking on Twitch.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Not a secret, which actually could have helped us out a bit. Not a particularly good card either. It doesn't remove anything from the board. 1 mana secret could have been nice. Mr. Nanny, I remember 3 Ninjas. Oh yeah. Was he in 3 Ninjas? I know he's in Rocky 3, 2, 3. That's like early Hogan, right? I think before he was like really a star, even at that point. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if I ever... I mean, I probably saw Mr. Nanny maybe once or 0 times. We had Suburban Commando. Suburban Commando. Oh, all we saw was the trailer. Here, I'm gonna put it in chat. I don't want to pull it up in case somebody's teat comes out or something. Chef Ramsay was his name? Now, he's about to land in a place. Well, God. That don't tell you everything you need to know about this film. There you go. He'll land in a place. What place is that? He's like 60 years old in this movie. This is nice. Hey, we're gonna shoot you. Shut up, dude. Hogan ain't got time for your shit. I mean, I wanted to like pretend. I guess this is probably okay. Is it though? It's all crap. I guess it's a 3 mana 4/4, which maybe saves us a little HP or something. I remember the skateboard. He just chucks it in outer space.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Okay, this looks good. K7. Force field. Who is he fighting? Is he the villain? I'm confused. What good has he done? He's like ruined 9 buildings. He threw a kid's skateboard into outer space. Christopher Lloyd didn't make an appearance until a minute and a half into the trailer. Oh no. This guy does not seem like a hero. It's destroying property. You never got a better acting career? You never got better at acting ever?
I don't need any.
Yeah, that is amazing. Dude, that looks like shit. It's pre-WWF Hogan, I think, in Rocky 3. Yeah, I think it's pre-WWF. Right there. WCW? Was it? I don't even know. Dude, he barely pushed any damage. If I had even any semblance of, like, half of a good hand, you know, fuck it. What's he gonna do? Kill my guy? Did I not take 100 last turn? Didn't he have like 20 power on board? Come on, dude. I don't think I've ever had one of these lived. Wait, that's actually not that bad. I don't even have a spell. Oh man. Okay, well. Firelands, alright, okay. Well now we're cooking with gas. Shut up, dude. You're a little dang 3-3. I think is what he was in before the WWF. Some Minnesotan promotion. I just spilled so much water on my pants in a not pleasant way. Trade was a throw. Yeah, they're certainly not playing well. I can get an extra buff later. I'll just play this. If he, who knows, attacks into a rune thack or something. Yeah, this felt like a hard throw though. And I'm about it. I'm for it. My assumption is they have a very strong deck, a lot of good ones, Desert Spear, etc. Still not 100% out of the woods here.
Our little secret.
Which one did I hit? Oh, I took off 2 power, not 6. But yeah, I would assume they've got a couple of nutty bombs in there somewhere. Kind of helped carry them probably a bit. But she didn't wear pants. Underpants. Underpants, my fair-weathered friend. Looks better if I ping the 2-1. Do I set up lethal for this turn? I do, right? 4, 7, 10, 13. Collateral damage? Does that kill me? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does. Unless it hits both 4 health. Wow, let's give him.
You are a champion of great
Yeah, if it hits the 2/4 power minions, we're still alive. But actually, it might be just 2-turn lethal to his hero power. Finds the time to BM anyway, our opponent? Yeah, why was he doing that? Why would he BM me? Darn, why would you root for something terrible to happen to me in the same way that we root for terrible things to happen to dreads? They're Omega tilted, do you think so? I think they might have realized that they threw hard and then kind of looked down and saw they were playing Redbeard. Maybe they already knew. So they were actually not at the top of their game. They were a little nervous. And then they're just like, well, you know, you gotta give it up to the king, the champ himself, Redbeard.
The possibilities are
I would say the possibilities of that being the case are endless. Man, I can get better twos. I don't want that stinker. If I had an infused card, maybe. My brother and I will talk about how we used to watch wrestling growing up, and still to this day, can't believe that people would let Rikishi do this move to them and die laughing. How old are you? Who said that? How old are you, Hyper? And how old's your brother? I've had some ladies do the Rikishi move to me. It's not as unpleasant as if Rikishi were to do it. Could you imagine with the like, you know, these are real people, right? Like you have to have a conversation So when we do this fight, okay, well, we're gonna have Rikishi come out and he's gonna, you know, he's gonna wiggle his ass all over you. And you'd have to be like, oh, okay, yeah. You'd have to be like, yeah, I'm down. Or you'd be like, oh, no, no way. Like, all right, we'll give you an extra $15,000 for tonight's promotion. He's gonna wiggle his ass all over your face. And you'd be like, all right, fine, 15,000? 32 and we're twins, okay. Eventually I'm gonna turn everybody against you. Dreads will then take over this channel. And all will be right in the world. I don't know if
Right away.
I don't know if I'd agree with that. Sorry, Biscotti. This channel have Tony and you can't influence everyone. I'm starting to think Tony might deserve a VIP one day. Support like that, it does not go unnoticed. Standing up against evil in the face of adversity against Chuckles. The worst is the reverse Rikishi. Did he do a reverse Rikishi on people? Play. Oh, mama, we can do these two. And then I can not play Murlocula. Pressure Plate or Avenge. I mean, at some point, Pressure Plate is going to be good. And I will just play it. It could kind of throw off his plays a bit. With a little bit of synergy, I think. I know we used the Medivh's Valet. Maybe we don't have any. Oh, Mage Scribe, maybe. Something like that. Where do I sign up? Hey, Joe, bro, for the reverse Rikishi? The reverse Rikishi? I just don't want to double trade into that. Maybe we should. Tony, I have 400,000 farts and I don't gamble. You don't want this smoke. Oh, man. 15k? Yeah, I'll let Rikishi do it right now. I could have double traded, but I don't mind this. He's taking like 1 trillion damage, right? Is this live? It's not live though. It's a bummer. Wait, that's not live either? Oh, fuck off, dude. I really don't want these double stinking brain freezes. Actually, I want your 400,000 farts. Top D. How are you, bud? Not quite the same, but you know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gust of support. So we could shoot them both. I was gonna ping, but ooh, that's pretty good too. Okay, new plan. Thank you so much, Top D, for the prime. Love getting them primes. That's good. Free money. Doesn't cost anybody anything. Rebbear gets some. How much would they have to pay to choke slam you off the Hell in a Cell? $1 million, probably. I don't know if I would do it for $1 million. I believe Mick Foley did not intend on getting slammed through that thing. I believe that was not his desire. I don't think they knew he was going through it. If he ever die, I probably would. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't do it for any amount of money. I broke my back. My back is broken. Spinal. Why is that buffed? Who approved of this buffing of the weapon? Holy shit, that's a 5/6. I could Firelands his guy.
Your blood for the sire.
He goes to 6. I pinged to 5. Sorry, he goes to 5. He heals to 7. I still don't have lethal. I'm going to play this, and I'm feeling a little stressed out right now.
Do not lose
Excuse me. Sorry. Ugh. I think. Oh god. I hope there's not something falling out of my mouth right now. Okay. Should have kept the weapon attack. Him? I don't know. I don't think so. 5's a lot. How much can I deal? I can deal 11 from hand. Oh, that's delightful. Would you take a hit from Ray Lewis for money? I don't think so, man. It would hurt real bad, wouldn't it? Prime, brought on your allergies. Oh no. So glad we went 6-6-7 today. Pretty good. Pretty good little run. Streak of games and whatnot. Try to get another win. That super. Wait, I just want the list. I don't want to hear these guys babbling about it.
Celeste versus Malfurion.
I just want like somebody who's just compiled them and
Are endless.
these are all the NFL, the 20s. I don't want like specific sports. All time, sorry, my best all time starting 5 best sound bites. These stink, dude. All right, somebody needs to make a new. I'm gonna make a new YouTube video. Why are these all so long? That's my quarterback. What the hell is going on there?
Your opponent's left.
You are a champion of great promise.
Anyway, sorry, I'm distracted. I wanted Iverson. I wanted Kevin Garnett.
Celeste versus
I wanted
Iliad.
it's maybe an Ilya Brizgalov in there somewhere.
Hatred of 10,000 years.
The
All
possibilities.
my quests are done. I don't enjoy grinding standard right now. Just play Battlegrounds. Just switch servers and go play on a different server and you can get more quests. Who do you think you are? I am. Is that a quote? Is that something? I've never heard that one. I'm really glad we got a win. That was a tough fight. Playoffs. Playoffs. Where's the guy who says, I'm a man, I'm 40? College football coach. I'm a man. I'm 40. That's my quarterback's a good one. It's actually not that bad. The Briz one is underappreciated. He's got too many though. If you really go, I mean, I guess his was what? It's only game, why you have to be mad? But he's got a lot of great, like weird things.
They will never catch me.
Is there like a...
The culprit was not tidy.
Look what I found.
He's so wonderful. Okay, okay. It's a pro bowling quote. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm not helping. Oh, I remember. I actually think I might have. I think I might have seen this live. I'm not even joking. Maybe not. I know that guy. That's a good one. Who do you think you are? I am. Who's he talking to? His wife? I used to wake up on Sunday. Well, not like if I was up, I would watch the bowling championships or whatever on Sunday mornings. I enjoyed them. I still do.
Come in, come in. Everyone's a winner.
Do not lose these.
Let's pretend like we got like this sick flame ward play. Oh, bowling has memes? Yeah, I guess. I used to like that. It's Pete Weber? Yeah, it's Pete Weber. Who was the other guy? There was another guy that he did the two-handed bowling. Jason something or other. There was other guys I would watch. I liked it. I find watching... I used to like watching bowling on Sunday mornings. And then golf. I find golf and bowling to be very relaxing to just have on. It's an interesting time in life when you're too old for cartoons and too young for independence. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it was. I liked it though. So you can't do whatever you want, so sometimes you have to watch bowling. Maybe I shouldn't have pre-hit, but I guess he could have hit a smaller minion, right? In which case it doesn't matter. I feel like he's in panic mode. He's just like, fuck, 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 everyone's bad stuff's happening. I got some bad news for you, brother. Some more bad stuff's happening. Jason Belmonte? Yeah, Belmonte. Or was that the pickle? We're gonna take a little bit of damage on our guy to deal a little extra phase damage. Because we have the pyro. Not that I think it's gonna matter a ton, but if he does heal for a point or two of damage, then an extra point or two of phase damage may end up mattering. Voodoo Doctor, I don't know what else there could be, but when you're this far ahead, you can be a little more, you know, aggressive with just pushing those points of damage, I think. You mean Puzzle Box? Yes, yes, Puzzle Box, of course. Whoa, that card sucks. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, anybody here bowl? What's anybody's high score in bowling? I can't remember. I think I rolled a 209 once. I used to bowl every Friday morning for a few months with the folks from work. So you want to not put pressure so that we can puzzle box? I mean, I'll hit him. But I couldn't hook the ball. I could never hook the ball. So I could, I would just throw straight balls. It's like a disadvantage, man. I don't know if like I wasn't strong enough or I could never get the technique. I also used the house balls, so they're really not designed for that super well. But I could roll like a consistent, like 170, 180. It wasn't like I broke 200 a bunch, but 209 I think was my top. And I had a buddy. He was probably like a 120 average, maybe 130 in that range, maybe lower. But he would go, and he was a huge dude, and he would just throw these thundering hammers and like sort of like balls that would knock the next pins over on the next lane. And he rolled, I can't remember, he could tell you 7 strikes in a row, 9, 7, must have been 7. And he rolled like a 270 or something like that. And it was like unbelievable. And like his next high game was maybe like 190 or something like that. I remember we were going crazy. And we used to do little casual, you know, we'd bet like, you know, $5-10 a game or something like that. And I remember everybody was just rooting for him. And there would be sometimes, you know, 5, 6, maybe upwards of like 10 of us. Like whoever wanted to come from work, we'd go and we'd get shoes for $3, and then we could roll for $1.50 each a game, and we just bowl for like from like 8 a.m. till like 1 p.m. We just play like 10 games or 8 games and be like, how much do you owe? Like, oh, $15 or something. Oh, okay, cool. It's a good system. And then they do league bowling in the afternoon, but you had to get in that like little window in the morning. Does Wii bowling count? No. My goddamn thumb doesn't fit in the ball anymore. What the hell? You got a toe thumb? Got one of them toe thumbs? My average warrior since yesterday is 11.5 and I went 12. Our first warrior went 6. Got a little scammed in the warrior run though. The best is 5 turkeys in a row, so that's 15 strikes in a row. Is that right? That sounds like not not what happened.
Excuse me.
Sounds like the opposite of truth. Or do you mean 5 strikes in a row? You also have to climb up a hill both ways to get to the bowling alley? No, but we used to go to McDonald's all the time in the morning. Couldn't get started if we didn't have our McDonald's.
Right away.
Ridiculous pricing in the Bay. I'm sure, you know, other times it was probably similar. I don't even really know. We really didn't go too much unless we were going in on Friday mornings for like 4 or 5 hours they would let us. I think it was like just like the alley's rate or whatever, but...
Come in, come in. Everyone's
I don't want to ping next turn. I guess I'm going to drop the 5. But yeah, I don't know what a game, $5 or $10 a game maybe at other places at other times. You could rent them out for like the hour maybe too. Is bowling as common in the US as the Flintstones portray it? I don't know. I haven't seen the Flintstones in 20 years. Tell you one thing, I didn't throw any dinosaur bones or anything down the alley. Although sometimes I wish that I had. Pricing is great. I was saying they want 185 for 2 hours in Sunnydale. Yeah, no, I assume, man. They want more or whatever. They want more. We demand more asbestos. How do you feel about the adjustments? Better, worse? My Mage deck feels good, but less oppressive. I've still queued in about 5 locations this run. Yesterday felt worse when I think we were probably playing against more pre-patch decks. Our warrior deck felt oppressively overpowered, but my first warrior deck didn't feel that good. Yeah, I just like that they make changes. If these changes create a worse meta or a worse playing experience for me and better for other people, cool. If it's worse for everyone, hopefully they're just making another change soon. And that I think is part of the key, is you're just never gonna get a meta that like everyone agrees on or is like universally accepted as fun. They're not gonna be balanced as long as it's not so predictable that it's like, oh, okay, Wild Seed on 2, Collateral on 8, the game's over. Oh, Mage Location on 3, Deathborn on 6, the game's over. I want a wider range of cards and a wider range of classes. And yeah, I mean, yesterday and today have felt like a wider range of classes. We had a 9-win warrior yesterday. We had a 6-win shaman, a 6-win warrior, and now a 9-win mage. If mage is still the best, but other classes can be viable, I think that is a very good thing. I do. Went to a local alley and I paid $60, but they didn't have AC. And it was only for 3 games, so $15 a game. Yeah, I don't know. Keep in mind the story I was telling was, you know, quite a bit in the past, right? This is back when I worked at the first Target I worked at.
clever.
Open the fucking pages, huh? I already played one. Why am I playing another one? God damn it. Wait, why didn't I play this? God damn it. I didn't realize I had another... I was thinking about too many secrets. That's okay, though. Who wants a 1 mana 8/1 or whatever? How long does it take before HS Reader becomes reliable again? Is usually 2 days or so after a large adjustment. It depends how much arena's getting played and how much play was played before. I wouldn't really like. Nyok, thanks for the 1 bit. Thanks for the first ever 1 bit in this channel. I wouldn't feel like it was super reliable until like maybe a week. And even then, I would want to play probably 2 or 3 runs minimum with all the classes before I just like was like, oh, well, this is what it is. Like there have been metas where I think lower performing classes have been good picks for good players, particularly Mage in the last Sunken City, or sorry, Priest in the Sunken City meta. Nobody took it. It was the bottom or 9th ranked class, and I had my highest average with it. So, but I would say you probably want at least a week before you're really like, oh, okay, some of the old data's flushed out and there's enough new data to be like, yeah, this seems reliable. If 2 days in, you know, they delete all the, they delete everything and one class has an 80% win rate, you can be like, okay, yeah, that class is probably the best class or whatever. But I don't think we're at that point. Maybe I just fireball it, actually. Let's get this turd out of here. Oh, fuck. I missed a ping. I definitely got that ping off. That's all I gotta say about that. Judge had a crazy streak with Priest around then. Yeah, Judge, it was his highest performing class. What is... Is it... Hair? Fine. Cone? I can cone later. Let's go freezing. Guess I want to trade, huh? Try to kill him next turn. Oh wait, I kind of want to play this. Yeah, we'll just play this. It's fine, I'm sure. Boomer. No, that was 8 PM. The game just bugged out. Nyok, thanks again for the chat, man. We're just smorking? Yeah. We could have froze. Freezing is a little safe. Actually, maybe I should have just froze him. He has a rush, it could be problematic. But he probably doesn't have a rush, right? Let's be honest. Nathria is the most hilarious card on the planet, is it? What about Iron Sensei?
You have my thanks.
Shut up.
I have endured enough.
Alright, we got 2 more wins. We gotta tighten up a little bit. I was not paying attention for most of that game. Tighten up. We gotta try to get this 12 for Twitch chat. Let's open our McDonald's pack. Come on. What if it's got like a Pikachu holo? It's only 4 cards, right? I'm gonna try to do it without seeing it. I think this is the holo. How to do this? All right, Graham, hold on. Okay. Okay, Graham, we gotta go fast. Hey, Finchy, thanks for the prime. I think I did it right. Ladybug. Flaffy, we need the Pikachu. Beware. And the final one, oh no, Smeargle. That's okay though, what are you gonna do, you know? We got the Growlithe, that's all we really cared about. Smeargle Hollow. And the Growlithe. I don't know if I'll even buy any more. Or the Pikachu, like, on its own. Maybe. But they're cool, because you get a holo no matter what. Gynecologist Pokemon Smeargle? That's a weird thing to say. What a strange thing to say to me. Okay, Schmeargle, Schmeargle, Schmeargle. Gotta go into Schmeargle pile. What is sap? Sap is everything. Everything we've ever wanted. Thank you, Finchy, so much for the 35 months with the Prime. That's sick. Alright, I'm not gonna get all of the McDonald's hollows, so I'm just gonna put it in the regular hollow pile.
Greetings to you, friend.
Greetings to you, friend.
The light dim.
We got the Growlithe, and he's gonna go in the Growlithe. I might buy some more of the Growliths, maybe on their own.
Excuse me, you are on.
Schmeargle, Dreads must have bought the Pokemon McDonald's to give such a card. I actually don't know which hollows there are. There's a Pikachu, a Gossiflower, a Smeargle. I think there's a Rowlet hollow. I'm not sure if they're all hollows, or if there's a hollow for all of them,
Right away.
or if it's just like a third of the set that can be hollow. Have you made much money off of packs? Oh no, 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 Finch, you don't make money. You lose a substantial amount of money. But, you know, it's also fun, and you know, you get to feel happy and be reminded of when you were a little kid and whatnot, and that's cool too. Fiery Ink, thank you for the follow. Delightful to have you here. Heal it and then get down doesn't screw me. Honestly, I'm gonna do it because our deck is really just like a hyper aggro tempo deck. We're not really like, I like by design, I think like dropping a Mage Scribe, trading it, healing it. We're just trying to push damage and then draw our burn spells. And we've kind of done what we need to do so far, which is to draw all of our cheap minions and then find our burn spells. The deck kind of doesn't function when your opening hand is a Fireball and a Firelands Portal and a Pyroblast because you're never going to get any chip damage in. Right now we get to. Fiery, thank you very much for the follow. Should take off the card imitation reward. It's delayed for right now because I've been leaving the door and the windows open. I don't really want to be hooting and hollering too much at the middle of the night, you know? In the middle of the night. I'm gonna play this. Maybe oh my Yogg. Let's go face with these first, just in case. But yeah, I don't want to be like screaming at 4 in the morning, waking people up. I have not gotten any noise complaints, which is great. I also never hear anybody. Good walls here. I was lurking before. It seems like you've had a few good runs. Yeah, we went 6-6 and now 10. Which, you know, by all means, I'll take that all day. And the alternative, like I would much rather go like 6-6-10 or 6-6-7 than 2-2-12. Ideally you go, you know, 12-12-12, but it doesn't really happen too much. I would much rather have 3 consistently good and fun runs that feel kind of like we got to play and whatnot.
Magic is not a toy. Do not lose this.
Avenge or Reckoning? Wait, can it be Reckoning? Oh, it can be Reckoning. Let's do this. Avenge. Okay, well, Avenge is good for us. I'm just gonna push it. I don't think there's a lot of healing. Like leave a minion up and heal it, I don't think. Like a Hold the Bridge. I don't think there's a card like that in the meta. What did I get from this? That's what I got? What the hell are those? But I'll try to bring it back. I'll try to remember to bring it back. Bring it back. Karen, you freaking goofball.
Need a bit more spice over here.
What did I get? Oh, Wreak Fair game. Cool. Fireball probably wins it. I'm not 100% sure. Let's not waste any damage. Alright, try to get one more win, guys. Do you have a favorite arena card of all time? The one you enjoyed playing with the most? I do. Elise from Ungoro. I really, really wish they would reintroduce Elise They did the League of Explorers, they did Bran, and they did Reno, and there might be even another one. I can't remember. Oh, they did the other release, that's right. But if they would have brought that back into the core set and maybe gave it a little buff, maybe a little buffy poo, maybe make the map cost 0 instead of 2 would be cool. Maybe get like a pack from a different set, a more modern set maybe would be cool. Pre-ordering any Lost Origin? I think I'm gonna try to do 1 booster box, but what I've mostly done the last 2 or 3 sets for the most part, I think I did order a Brilliant Stars booster box. But I like to just go the day it releases and then ride my bike down to GameStop, buy an ETB, ride my bike over to Barnes & Noble, buy another ETB, and then you're looking at like, 16, maybe a couple blisters, like 20 packs. It does kind of feel nice to get a booster box, in which case then I'm like, well, maybe I don't need to go out and buy 2 ETBs on the day I bought an a booster box too. So I don't know, I might just not pre-order and then just maybe do that. Maybe I'll make a whole day out of it, and I'll go to Barnes & Noble and GameStop and maybe Target or Best Buy and get, and if I can find it at all 3, and get like a booster box equivalent maybe. Quality ETB hustle, yeah, like people always like, oh, if you get a booster box it's better odds, if you get an ETB it's better odds. Everybody's got like their stories. I don't think it really matters. You can hit out of whatever, right? And as we've learned, you mostly just don't hit out of whatever you buy. I do think you're probably like a little more, you have a little bit more assurance I think from getting a booster box, plus it's a better price per pack. I saw some pretty cheap, Astral Radiance got down to like $90 pretty quick. But you have to wait a little bit, right? But you can get Lost Origin breaks pre-order, $269 a pack. You can pre-order a booster box for $100 off of Dirium's website. And that's a pretty, that's a pretty reputable, pretty high volume site, so you could probably find it cheaper. eBay. I'm sure like sellers I bought from, but Lost Origins. I've never had any $100. You can pre-order ETBs for $37. I think a lot of the Pokemon hype has died down, and there's a lot more reasonable. $98 here. Looks like it's not going much cheaper than 100 right now, so I might just do 1 through Dirium. I bought from them. They're cool guys. I like their stream. Dirium actually stopped by and hung out here. We raided them once or twice, and he came over and said what up, which was cool. I always like when people do that, as you know. As you may know.
Everyone's a winner.
I got Elise in the brawl. Hell yeah, I did the brawl. I got Ozumat. I got a bunch of crap, but somehow I won the game. I think my opponent got crap too.
It'll be
Fuck, why did I do that? I always position him like this. If I get hit by combustion, I'm gonna be disappointed. Okay, it's not combustion.
You've got me
Hothead.
fired up.
Wow, that's insane.
Excuse me, you are on.
I'm out of cards. Look at this opener. Jiminy Christmas. I don't know if I've ever had a better opener in Hearthstone. I mean, I have, but I've definitely had better, but that's so good. Thought I can sneak Theotar with empty hand. Turns out enemy has Fireball in hand, and I had lethal if I just played it. You blew it. You blew it, Buster. Playing around Meteor? Yeah, I was playing around Meteor. The Meteor... No, wait. Is that the Meteor positioning?
You don't pick the one, see?
A game of skills.
Yes.
I don't want to float any mana. Honestly, I kind of want Lab Partner. Let's take Egg-Win. We could drop Egg-Win next turn, maybe. I don't know what I was thinking. It clearly says switch. Hey, you were thinking This was your time to BM. God, that's so good.
Right away.
We could just freeze it and it just doesn't die, right? Why don't we just do that? And then as long as it doesn't die, then he'll just die to Firelands portal. Why lose anything, right?
You win.
Alright, some games you just draw the nut. That was like the nut of the nut draw. I'll take it though, 12's pretty nifty. That's pretty good. What a game, yeah. So walk to a 12, some games just go your way for sure. I'll take it. Hopefully we get a lot of gold so I don't run out. You know, honestly, that's a pretty hefty amount of gold. And Alchemist is a great, I like the gold cards. I don't have that, so.